Hey, so welcome to another On the Porch with Donnie. So this one, I wanted to talk about just baking, and that doesn't everybody have an alter ego when they cook or bake? So mine is Chef Tony. I don't know if you have something like this, but you'll meet him in this video, and he teaches you how to cook a pumpkin pie, since it is Halloween coming around the corner, Thanksgiving, and it's a delicious pumpkin pie. And also, Nicholas keeps reminding me that I need to ask you to subscribe to my video channel, YouTube channel, which is On the Porch with Donnie. So if you can do that, I'd appreciate it. And enjoy this video. I had a good time making it. Hello, welcome to Chef Tony's Kitchen. Today we are going to make a pumpkin pie. And look at what I got here. Everything that you're going to need to make a pumpkin pie. Look, and it even comes from my cookbook. A doughboy, a cookbook. You know why it's a doughboy, a cookbook? Because they used to call me a doughboy. I was a little chubby when I was younger. So we are going to make a pumpkin pie. What does it call for? Let's look here. 3/4 cup of sugar, right there. We got it. 1.5 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. We got that. 1.5 teaspoon of salt. We got that. 1 can of pumpkin. We got that right there. 1 can evaporated milk. We got that right there. And the 2 beaten eggs right here. I would not break these. Okay, so we have to prepare a pie crust. We got that right over here. Let me show you. A frozen pie crust. See that right there? Easy to make. You buy it at the store in the frozen section and you put it out. That's done. Okay, now we go back over here. Let's see. Oh, now we have to preheat the oven. To go to the oven. You look up here at the temperature and you turn it to 425. 425, right there. Oh my gosh, I can't do not working with this animal here. Something's wrong with the dog. He's got a thing on his head. What's wrong with him? Help! I need some help in the kitchen, please. Come get this dog. I cannot work in the kitchen with a dog.
Hey!
Come get the dog and take him away.
Okay.
Thank you very much, helper.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the oven heating.
He's weird, isn't he?
Now, in a larger bowl, you mix all the ingredients. So let's see. First, we start with the eggs. Let's go over to the sink. We break 1 egg at a time like this. You break it, and you put that egg in there, and then what do you do with the shit? You recycle and compost it. Throw it in the recycling. Look at that. Made out of milk to jug. And that's your compost pile. Great job. Good job. We make another one. We break it like a so. Try not to get the shell in a pot, because then it doesn't taste good with the pie with the shell in it. Then you take that, throw it in there. Now don't forget, you always have to wash your hands. People don't want to eat your dirty hands in their pie. You know what I mean? So we wipe that. Oh look, I'm going to use a towel that has pumpkins on it. We're making pumpkin pie. How appropriate is that? Okay, so we got the 2 eggs. Oh, forgot. Look, you would take a fork. You take a fork right here, and you got to beat the eggs. You got to beat them really good. Best way to beat an egg is with a fork. You know what I mean? You beat it just like this. You beat it. Man, I've got to stop. I'm making a chili too, but I'm not going to talk about how to make that today. Oh boy, that smells good. Mamma mia, that's going to be good later. We're going to try that later, yeah. Boy, you stir that around. The best way to make a chili is you let it cook all day long, right? You put all the ingredients in there like that. Turn it on low and let it cook all day long. And then tonight, it's going to be pretty good. So we mix all this up right like this. You you got to beat up really good. Wait, I forgot to do something over here. Look, we got to get rid of our fork. We're gonna put it in the dirty sink. You know why? Because my helper is gonna clean all the dishes later. I'll make sure he does that later. Okay, so we put this over here. First things first. What does it say? 3/4 cup of sugar. So you build out the sugar. You look under here. It says a 3/4 cup right there. See that? You just put it in there like that. So you got to make sure that it's just right. Always put your stuff back. Oh yeah, that's a 3/4 cup of sugar that goes in there like so. Then it says 1.5 teaspoons of a punk of a spice. Oh boy, this is a good stuff. So you might want to take the top off, and you get your 1 teaspoon size, and you kind of level it off. You put it all into there. There you go. There's a 1, and then you have to use a half one. So you just take a half of that. A little bit more, maybe. It doesn't hurt to have an extra pumpkin of spice, I tell you. You put that in there like that. Doesn't hurt at all. You always put your stuff back. So we put this up. The spice back, you put that in the dirty sink. Like I said, my helper will do that later. Okay, and then we have 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So you pour your salt in 1/2 teaspoon. That's a 1/2 teaspoon size. See that right there? You put it in the dump of that salt in there just like that. And you can put this in the dirty sink too. That helper's gonna love me later, let me tell you. Okay, then you have the can of a pumpkin. You got your opener. You take your can. You squeeze it and you open up the can of pumpkin. Oh boy, this is going to be good. You have to put that in the sink, and we rinse that out till later. That's no big deal. You put your whole can of pumpkin in there, like so. Not hard to do at all. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Trust me. You put the pumpkin, all of it. Make sure you get all of it, because you want to taste that the pumpkin. So you get the 1 can of a pumpkin. And I like to get all of it out, just so we can get all of it. You sweep it around the stove like that. Don't you think of my girl that's filming is doing a good job today? I do too. Let's give her a hand really fast. Oh, good job, girl. Okay, so then we take all this out. Good, that's in there like that. Good. Then the 1 can of evaporated milk. Now here's what you do here on the evaporated milk. Well, you forgot to get something. Let me see where it is. You got to get here it is here. You got to, on the evaporated milk, the best way to do that is pop two sides. You pop it here. Now, why would you pop it on the other side, do you say? Like so. Boy, that's a dirty. Let's put that up over here. We're going to clean that up in a minute. Now, why do you do 2 poppers? Good question. That's just so the air flows and it flows out a little bit faster. So we're going to pour that all in there just like so. 1 whole can of evaporated milk. You're just like that. Look at that. Just like that. So we put these over by the sink. We're going to clean those up later. Let's just see. What's the next? 2 eggs are beaten. We already put those in the pot. So everything has been in there. Next it says to whip it all up big and good. So you got to whip this good. So it's going to take a while. And you whip and you whip and you whip. You just keep a whipping till everything's mixed together. You know what I mean? That dog running around with a thing on their head? Let me tell you what's going on there. So the dog got the snip. Ooh, that probably hurt. He got the fixed. You know what I mean, the fixed? So he can't have little puppies. So he got the fixed, and he has the stitches down in his area, So he cannot fool with that stitches. So he has to wear that funky looking coat on his head for a few days, which is okay. He'll get over it. He's walking around now. First day he not to walk around at all. He think, why do you do this to me? Why do you torture me so? But we looking out for the dog. He'll be fine. Trust me, he'll be fine. So look at that. How I mix all this up. You got to mix it up. Look, it's very easy to do. You just mix and mix and mix, and it's runny. That's how you want it, just like that. Just runny. That's okay. We mix it a little bit more. Try to get the side of the bows, yeah. We mix that to mix it, like so. You mix it and mix it. Okay, so let's see what it says to do. Okay, you combine all the ingredients in a larger bowl. So, and then you pour it into the crust that we bought frozen. That's the best way to do it. So you take this, and let's go over here. My chef is my camera guy gonna watch me. And you pour it in. Now you don't want it to overflow, of course. You pour it to about so. Right there. About maybe a little bit more. Aha. So I know what you asking. Why does he have these bowls over here? It's because I never made this before. So I know that you need an extra bowl. So you take an extra bowl and you just pour it right into this bowl right there like that. You pour it all in there. And let me tell you, we're gonna bake that too, and that is good too. That's like its own little pie without the crust. We got a little bit more. We put that in there like so. Just like that. And then this can go in the sink. Now, what does it say? We put it in the pie crust. It says, bake in the oven at 425 for 15 minutes. Let's do that. Let's bring it down the bowl. Whoa, it's hot. Be careful. You take this really slow, because you do not want to spill it. You take it really slow, and you lay it right in there like so. Just like that. Oh boy, that's gonna be good. Oh, and this one, we take, you know what, just to be on the safer side, I think I'm gonna I'll put that bowl on a pie too, just so it doesn't overflow. We put this in the oven too. For how long did you say? 15 minutes. So 425, we got our little timer here, and you turn it past the 30 because otherwise it won't hit. For 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes, a ding on the dinger over there. So it says right here, after 15 minutes, you reduce the oven to 350 degrees. Turn it to 350. And you set that for 15 minutes. 50 minutes. So we ding here. You turn this around to 50 minutes. And then it will ding. And the pie will be done. We see you then. See you then. Bye-bye. You know, that Chef Tony, he's a good cook, but he always leaves me a mess to clean up. Look at this. Now I've got to clean this up. That's the thing about chefs. They don't clean up after themselves. You know what I mean? Welcome back to Chef Tony's kitchen. You know we are baking pumpkin pie. And so you have to prepare so it's coming out of the oven to get your thing sit the pans on the right there. And then another thing, you got to have something on your hands because you don't want to burn your hands, you know what I mean? And then you need a knife like so. So what do we do? You pull it out like so. Oh boy, don't that look good. So here's the test. You take a knife, you stick it right in. If it comes out clean, a little sticky, you will come out clean. Oh, it's a pretty clean. So you stick that back in, and then you pull out this little other one we made here, and you stick it in, and it come out pretty clean, I think. Okay, so we close that back up just for a second. We put the knife on the side. So what do you do before you forget? Turn off the oven. So you turn that off. Got that? And then we pull out. We'll pull out the small one first. See, that be a pumpkin pie without the crust. You know what I mean? That's a pumpkin pie without the crust. So we sit in that on the back of there. And then we pull out the pumpkin pie with the crust. And you close up in your oven. And you sit that right there. Now, here's what you got to do. Here's what you got to do. You sit those out. And as it says right here, you've got to cool the pumpkins for 30 minutes. So you set them out. And you turn your little dinger here to 30 minutes. And we sit that right there. When it dings, they be cool. And then you refrigerate at least 2 hours. You can do more than that. I probably do 3. And then you pull it out and put the whipped cream on it. And it is good, let me tell you. Let's check a chili while we're here in the kitchen. Oh, boy. That chili has been cooking all day today. And it is, oh boy. Oh boy, mamma mia, that is going to be a good chili later today. I tell you. And you know, have you ever seen have anybody ever heard of a Justin Wisson? He be the Justin Wisson. Look him up on the YouTube there. And he's from Louisiana. And he always says, I guarantee, like he's a guarantee that's going to be good. And you look him up, he's a good guy too. And he's a good chef too. Okay, out for now. Peace out. Okay, we have finished our pumpkin pie and the chili that they've been cooking all day long. So what do you do here? Let's taste the chili. Now, a lot of people put different things in their chili. I just put some crackers in them, and you just got to squish them up like that, you know, just smash them up as best you can, and then rub your fingers into the thing like that. And then you got to mix the thing over here. Come over here and look and see how I mixed it up. Can you see that? Can you see how I mix it up like that? You just mix it up so. So then you got to mix it up like that. It looks perfect. And then what do you do? Well, let's taste it and see how it turned out. What do you say? Mamma mia, that is delicious. I did a great job on the chili, I must say. Now, for the pie, the pumpkin pie that we made, the little one without the crust, of course. A lot of people like Cool Whip, that'd be me. But the rest of the family, they like this Ready Whip stuff. So, you know, you've got to shake a bottle up, shake it. Shake that bottle up so much like that. And then you put it all in there like, oh man, oh my gosh, it's going everywhere. You got to put it in there like that. And now let's taste that. I got to clean my spoon off with the chili because I'm going to use the same spoon for the pumpkin pie. Let's see. Okay. So we're gonna taste our pumpkin pie. Oh my gosh, didn't that turn out nice? Look at that. Good pumpkin pie. Oh my gosh. Mamma mia, that is delicious. Peace out, and you guys have a good day. Bye-bye.